All right. Hello, everybody. Make sure you guys can hear me. All right. Looks good. Welcome to your LIIT Fit, everybody. Make sure you have some dumbbells. If you have different sizes, make sure you have them out. I have 5s, 8s, and 10s here. I also have a 30 and I have 2. But I'm probably going to be using 5s and 8s for most of this class. Depending on how heavy you want to go, if you have lighter weights, that's fine. If you have heavier weights, now's your chance if you want to up your weight. It's a good class to do it. We have we have a 4-3-2 type class. So we have 4 exercises in the first round, 3 exercises in the second round, and 2 exercises in the last round, depending on if we get to all of them. We're going to try to repeat each one 3 times, and then 2 times. All right, so our break period is going to be a little bit less than it was in last week because that was too long. If you guys took class was too long. I have too short of an attention span. So we're going to do 30 seconds on, 30 to 35 seconds off. So a little bit quicker rest time. This is a low intensity, but also means more so low impact. So definitely get a little bit of sweaty here, but all low impact, knee safe. And I think that's my spiel. If that is it, I'm going to put my timer on. We're going to start our warm up. We're going to start with our upper body. Here we go. All right. Let's start with our neck. Let's start from our head up. So let's go ahead and roll those shoulders up and back. All the way around. Get them up nice and high. Pull them close to your ears. Roll them back and down and reverse that direction. Up and forward. And go ahead and make those a little bit bigger. Start to include those arms to some nice big arm circles. And then from there, we're going to bend our knees and tap it out. So we're here. We're going to start moving a little bit. Just tap that toe out, reverse that direction, arms to the back. Starting to feel those shoulders already kick in. And bring it back to standing. Bring them all the way up. Lift out of your spine. Interlock those hands together above the head and just rock side to side. Bring the arms down. Nice right angle. Palms together. And open. Really squeezing those scapulas together in the back. Last one. Bring it down. Shake it out. We're going to take it down into a squat. Sit that booty back. Stand it back up. Sit it back and up. Let's warm up those legs. And stand it up. Hands up to the head. We are going to do some good morning. So sit your tailbone back. Hinge at the hips. Feel that stretch behind your hamstrings. Soft knees. Head looking straight down between the feet. And back up. Step it back in your space. We're going to walk it out into a lunge. So let's bring it down through our plank position. Plank here. Left leg comes forward. Let's drop those hips down. Again, this is a very light stretch here. Bring that arm all the way up. Open up that chest. And switch legs. Bring that right leg up. Right arm comes up to the ceiling. Back to our plank position and walk those hands into the feet. And come on up to our standing position. Hopefully I'm not cutting in and out. I don't know if it's my headphones or my computer. Sometimes I cut in and out and it. All right, let's take it out. Gonna get a little toasty in here. So our first exercise is going to be, a lot of these are combos. So I have you doing a couple things at once, because why not? So the first one is a single leg push press with a squat. So essentially you're gonna have your weights, you're gonna squat down. Normally we would just press right up overhead. Let me adjust my camera. This time you're going to lift one leg up while you are lifting. So it's gonna go here, lift, squat, lift. So picking up that single leg is really gonna start to challenge you in your core, your balance, and all of it. So take about 20 more seconds to stretch out anything that you feel is tight on yourself. If you want to roll some shoulders back, do some heel taps, take a hot second before we start this round. So we have 30 seconds. All right. Roll out those hips a little bit, maybe bring them around, press them forward. All right. Or my favorite, bring it down into this nice wide, low squat and drop the shoulders. Side to side. And then from here, extend it up. Take up those weights. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights up. We're going to squat it down. One leg lift and press. Three, 2, 1. Break. 30 seconds. We have a plank to a bear row next. So using those weights, you're going to come out and choose a weight that is doable here. You're going to come out onto your hands with those weights. You're going to come into a plank position. I'm just demoing, so you got 10 seconds left to breathe. You're going to walk it into this bear crawl position, knees off the ground. You're going to row. Row, plank to bear crawl, and row and row. All right. On to that position, high plank, and here we go. Hold, bring those knees in, knees under hips, row and row. Back to your plank and bear. 8 more seconds. And break. All right, next one is a reverse crunch. And we're going to use our weights for it. I'm going to change a tiny bit. All right. All right, you guys lay it down on the floor. Make sure I'm still connected. There we go. All right, grab a weight that is relatively heavy, or whatever you're working with. Let's lay it back nice and flat. Feet come up. Weight stays right above our chest. You can either do both legs down and then lift the hips up to come into that reverse crunch. Bend the knees, tap the toes, lift. We got that reverse crunch, holding that weight. Five seconds. Focusing on lifting those hips up off the ground. And break. All right, we have one more in this set, and this one is no weight. We are just going side to side with skaters. We're coming to the side, tap the ground. Side, tap the top of your foot. Essentially, you're just tapping right in front of that toe, coming into that reverse lunge, curtsy lunge position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, side to side. And you feel free to take it slow or pick it up if you want to make this a little bit more high intensity. 3, 2, 1. Great. Grab some water. We're going to repeat from the top. All right, 10 more seconds. Grab those weights for our squat to single leg press. Here we go. Rack those weights up, right in front of the shoulders, and sit it down. Really find your balance there. Three, 2, 1. Plank to bear crawl. Coming up next. Ooh. All right, bring it down. Bear crawl position, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Tuck those toes underneath. Here we go. Pick those knees up off the ground. Row. 1, 2, plank. Back in. Almost there. Keep those knees low to the ground in that bear position. And break. All right. Reverse crunch. I'm going to use my 10-pounder for this one. Lean it back. Hold that weight up. Again, your options are legs completely straight. But if you notice your low back comes off the ground, bend those legs. Tap the toes. Emphasis is on the hips lifting. Here we go. And go for it. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Hot out here today. It's hot in here today. I'm lagging today, guys. It's one of those days. You just don't feel like moving, but once you do it, you always feel better after. All right, skaters, here we go. Sit it back and down. Tap that ground, keeping the back flat, core tight, shoulders back. Second. And then we have one more round before we move to the next. And break. Woo! All right. Water. We're going to repeat one more time from the top. All right, here we go. Grab those weights. Overhead press with that squat. Oh. Sit it back. Find that balance first. Three, two, one, and break. Bear crawl. All right, this is our last round of these, so really focus on trying not to rock side to side when you do your rows. Try to keep those hips square. Here we go. Plank, and in, knees low, row. Think of bringing those weights to your hip. And break. All right. Reverse crunch. All right, hold that weight up. Plant that low back into the floor. And here we go. Control those legs coming down. And rest. Okay. Just our skaters next. And then we are on to our next round. All right, 10 more seconds to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, tap the ground. Shoulders back, chest up. Last one, and rest. All right, a little bit less than a minute. I'm gonna go through the next couple exercises while we rest. Next one is a lunge to a bicep curl. You guys should be a little familiar with these if you've done these before. Reverse lunge. Your options here. You can either hold that lunge position, do your curl, come back to standing, alternate legs, or you can reverse, come up, and curl here. If you have sensitive knees or knee issues, I'd recommend the second. If you want to challenge yourself, go down, hold that lunge, do your curl here. Okay, one of two options there. After that, you're going to grab a lighter weight. We're going to do front raises. We're going to do L's. We're going to go one to the side, one to the front, switch. One to the side, one to the front. And then after that, we have deadlift to a upright row. That's going to be when you slide it down, come on up into this deadlift, lift, weights up to the chin. Okay, those are our 3 exercises for this round. Now, if you have heavier weights that have been getting dust, try them. You can always drop them down to lighter ones. All right, reverse lunge to curl. I'm going to grab my little 10 pounder. Actually, I'll start with my 8. And then I'll increase. Okay. We're going to alternate each leg. So here we go. Start with those feet together. Inhale, drop it back. Curl back to standing in. Swap those legs. Three, two, one, and break. Grab those light weights. All right. Feet under hips, soft bend in the knees. I want you to curl your hips underneath. So we're not standing there with our butt out. We're just gonna tuck that under. Nice, long, straight spine, tailbone to the ground. Pull your core in, and one arm goes to the side, one arm goes to the front, and switch. A little bit of a brain teaser if you think too hard about it. Doesn't need to go higher than your shoulders. And take it slow. So really control it coming down to make this a little bit more challenging. Last one, and break. All right, we have our deadlift next. Again, you can choose a heavier weight for this. I am going to challenge myself and grab my 30-pound. You guys can watch me struggle with trying to do a row with this. All right, so feet hip width apart, plant those heels into the ground, nice soft bend in the knees. Again, tuck your booty under. Shoulders down, slide the weight down right past the knees, flat back, pull it up, squeeze in the glutes, and lift. Row. And break. All right, we're going back to our lunge to curl. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and step it back. Find that good lunge form. Second, and break. All right, L raises. Wetten. All right, we got 12 seconds left. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, squeeze and lift. You can make it a little bit harder by adding a pause at the top for about 2 seconds. Hold, 1, 2, down, switch, 1, 2. If you are using lighter weights and this is a little bit easy for you, I suggest adding it, maybe holding it a little longer, time under tension. And if you have heavier weights, make it shorter, but controlled. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, deadlift to upright row. Let me grab my 10-pounders. All right, here we go. Feet hip width apart, roll those shoulders back and down. and go for it. Slide it back, booty out, squeeze and lift. Last one, and rest. Powering through. Here, I have a candle lit, guys. I think it's making it hotter. All right, almost there. We have one more round of our lunge to curl. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and step it back, curl it out. Try not to swing those weights, really control them, nice and slow. Don't cheat yourself out of a good workout. Last one, and break. Front raises. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze and lift. I'm using my 8 still. I wonder why it's so heavy. You can keep a slight bend in those elbows as well. Makes it a little bit softer on the joints. Three, 2, 1, and break. Deadlift. Jump row. All right, 5 more seconds. Grab those weights. Here we go. Roll it down. Flat back. Once you feel it in the hamstrings, come on up. Three, 2, and 1. All right. We have a few more. We have 2 of 2. And probably a form of a glute bridge at the end, just a little bit of hip stability work, and then a nice little cool down. So we have a, oh, okay. So this one you're gonna grab one weight that is relatively heavy, doesn't need to be super heavy. I have my 10-pounder. You're gonna hold your weight like so. You're gonna squat it down into a nice low squat. And I want you to make sure that your hips are back, knees are not above the toes. You're gonna come down. You don't have to get down super low. You're gonna tap out one leg, tap out other leg. Come up, press, and down. Squat, tap, tap, press, down. So choose a weight that works best for you there. And then after that, we're gonna go into a push-up to a mountain climber. So it's gonna be slow. So it's gonna be push-up 1, slow mountain climber in, push-up, in. And again, if you wanna drop to your knees on that push-up, do it. Come up off of the knees for the mountain climber. And then we'll finish those rounds Maybe hold a plank, maybe do a glute bridge. We'll see how we feel. All right. Grab that weight for that goblet squat. Goblet squat-ish, toe tap, press. Lots of combos. Get a good bang for your buck with this one. Combos are fun. All right. 3, 2, 1. Sit those hips back. Core tight. Out. Out. Press. One more. And rest. Bring it down to the floor. All right. So push up first. Breathe. Right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up. Up into that plank. 1, 2. Drop it down, push up.
I've been dreaming, friendly faces, I got so much time to kill.
10 seconds. Take it slow. And break. All right, back to our squat. Grab some water if you need it. Okay, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back. Tap. Bonus points if you can do it on beat. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1, and break. Down to the floor. All right, 5 seconds. Push-up position. And go for it. Tight core, tight glutes. Work a little bit more of the core by bringing your opposite knee to your opposite elbow. Get a little twist going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Okay, so grab a weight. We're gonna do a weighted hip bridge. And then we're gonna hold a little bit of a V-sit combo. I'm gonna grab my heavier weight for these. Okay. So we're gonna lean it back into their glute bridge position. Again, when you're using a weight in your glute bridges, it is very important that you hold on to it. Enough to make sure it doesn't roll into your face. All right, from here, press to those heels, squeeze your booties together, and lift. We're gonna hold up here, and I want you to keep focusing on pressing through those heels, squeezing those hamstrings, squeezing your glutes, and keeping your core engaged. From here, open and close the knees, very small movement, just open and close. Feet aren't moving, just the knees, little butterfly wings. Open, close, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Dump that weight over to the side. And rock it up, seated position. Lean it back, V-sit. Love these V-sits. All right, go ahead and let those hands come off. Give a little bit of space between the legs. You should be able to stick your hands between there. Holding. From here, extend that right leg and bend. Extend left, bend, right, bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Grab that weight, place it over the lap one more time. This time we're going to do a butterfly bridge. So our knees come apart, feet together. Press those heels together. And from here, squeeze, lift, and come on up and hold here. Lift a little bit higher if you can. Focus on the glutes squeezing. Bring it down. Release, squeeze and lift. Come back up, down, and up. 2 more. Down, and up, down, and up. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Roll that weight off. Come on up back into that V-sit position. All right. And bring those feet back up. This time we're going to, again, go into this butterfly position. Feet together, knees apart. Hold here. We're going to bring the knees in and open. Tap the knees together. Open, close. Open, close. From here, you can bring your arms up. Straight up over the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, breathe. If you need a sip of water, grab a sip of water. Ooh, you're so heavy. And then bring it over into your plank position. We're going to hold a plank. Here we go. Come on down onto those elbows. Let's finish strong. And have those feet come apart. Come on up into your plank. And hang out here. I want you to hold it for as long as you can. Make sure that those hips are down, glutes are being squeezed. And if you are not able to hold a plank for too long, come on down when you're ready and go into a child's pose. We're going to start stretching. But if you're still up in this plank position, either you can come back up and join us, but I only got about 20 seconds left before I definitely can't hold them anymore. Planks are not my forte, guys, but I'm getting better at them. I'm trying. We got 8 seconds. And come on down. God, I think that was the longest I've held a plank in a long time. All right, bring those forearms down onto the ground, lift the chin. And bring it up and back. Child's pose. Bring it up onto all fours. Thread the needle. Twist. pressing that arm through, twisting through the upper back. Come on out of it, nice and slow. Same thing with the left, thread it underneath the right. Turn and look underneath. Back up. And into a plank position off. Placing the hip. And let's hang out here, take some nice deep breaths. If you feel like this is a stretch but not that again, you want to try to keep your hips square. Breathe out of. Press the feet together, press the knees. Slide the feet out. And same thing on the other side. So I want you to let your leg kind of hit. And stopping where you feel that. One more big deep breath in. Again, very gentle with our neck stretches. Bring the chin down towards the chest. And release. Same thing on the left side.